Hiya. I've got another Pippy oak log on the sawmill today. The last one sold really well. I've got someone interested in this one, so I wanted to get it on and cut through it and see if I can sell it to the customer. The log is about 3.2 meters long, which is about 10.5 feet. It's about 500 at the thin end, 500 mil at the thin end, which is 20 inches. And it's about 600 at the bigger end, at this end, which is about 2 foot or 24 inches wide. You might be able to see it's got a bit of a bow on it, so I'm going to have a think about how best to deal with that and try and get the most out of this. Just going to cut live edge slabs. And the other thing is at the bottom there is some rot here, some pretty soft pieces. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully that's not going to run the whole way through the log. A few dead knots and that sort of thing, and a few limbs that have been cut off, live ones. Hopefully they won't cause too much of a problem. And then I'll show you now how I know it's going to be Pippy. Get a bit closer on the camera. So here is how you know the log is going to be Pippy. All of these strange patches of bark, which are like, I don't know, tiny little nodules or something. I'm obviously not an expert at this, I don't have all the answers. But if the log looks like this with these tiny little branches coming out, new shoots, I don't know, out the side of the log, then that normally means that inside the timber, the boards are going to be pretty pippy, and that your log might be worth cutting up. And this has got this sort of bark pretty much the whole way along, interspersed by, bit more plain stuff. But I think it should be nice inside. Okay, so I've had a little think about how I want to cut the log. This is my model bowed log. First of all, I want to get it on the sawmill like this, so that it's bowed like that. Take a little bit off of each end to try and even out the bow, so it won't be a very deep cut. Flip the log over 180 degrees and start taking my boards once it's on that axis. I think that's going to give me the best yield, and then any rot in there will just have to take care of itself, whether I've got it in there or not. The only thing I'm worried about is it's only one log turner touching the log. It doesn't reach the other one at the moment, and there's no chain on there anyway, so it doesn't make much of a difference. So hopefully the log turner's up for it, but that's the plan. Let's see. That went better than expected. I think it's easier for you to see on the camera now. Got it bowed like that. It's not actually touching the bed of the sawmill on that bunk right at the end. It's just the clamps that are holding it. So just want to take a nice gentle cut and flip the log over. I didn't take enough off the first cut as much as I wanted, and a bit more than I wanted on the second cut, but never mind. Just wanted to show you this. As promised, some Pippy oak. So even though this is just a crummy offcut. Should mean we have a nice few boards in there. Got to flip the log now. Just seeing some grit and stones in the log, so I'm just going to give it a little scrub because I don't want anything to blunt my blade. But here is the first board. So quick look before I pack up and finish off tomorrow. Got a spray bottle, so hopefully this will be good enough. I'll try and not be too shaky, but this is the wider side of the board. I think you can see it's pretty pippy throughout. Pretty nice, really pleased with that. Fine on this one, I think. Really nice figure. Ooh, lovely. Lovely bit at the end there. Really pleased with that. Hopefully you can see the sun's pretty low in the sky, so it might be reflecting a bit. That's the first board, the widest side of the board. I'll cut the rest tomorrow morning and we'll have a look at those boards too, but dead chuffed, really chuffed. It's morning the next day now. Got the same clothes on for continuity reasons. Gonna zip through the rest of the log and take a look at the boards that we get out of it. I'm trying to keep the boards on the ground because they're pretty heavy. I don't want to keep handling them all the time upright, keep stacking them over and over. So I'm going to try and do everything in one smooth operation. These were the last two boards and they're really, really nice. These also were the ones that had the most rot at the end of the log, and they've still turned out really good. So I think the rest are going to be even better. Really pippy. A few soft bits up and down the log, but overall really nice. just try and show you a bit more of these boards. Again, really Pippy. You can see on both of these we've got a knot coming in along here. But again, rest of the board, nice and Pippy. A few soft spots, but I don't think there'll be too much of a problem. Really pleased with this set of boards again. A few more to go. The further out towards the edge of the log you go, the more Pippy features you get. So you can see that's board number 5 there, and as we work our way towards the outside of the log, getting more and more Pippy features. Really nice, really cool boards. I need to stop saying nice, I need a better adjective. Nice. There we have it. We started off with a pretty bowed log, Pippy English oak, and now we've got 9 really stunning boards, 54mm thick, all stacked up and ready to go to a happy customer. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.